Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, of course, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my weekly makeup video. I actually didn't do one of these last week. It just didn't work out with my schedule. I don't know, a whole bunch of other stuff. And so I didn't want to miss out, the video for this week, even though I'm like deadly tired, but I wanted to put this up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and let's go ahead and get started. So firstly, wait, I forgot to pick out setting sprays. One second. Okay, so firstly, I have my Q-tips here. I actually have to refill these guys, so they're just chilling right there. I like to clean up my eye makeup with this sometimes if I made a mistake or something. I didn't show you guys my nail polish in the longest time ever, but I recently purchased this from Ulta. It's in the shade Fall for NYC, and I'm not gonna lie, I picked it up mainly because of the name. I mean, NYC and fall, I mean, come on, it's like the two best things ever. So I picked it up. It's what I have on my nails today. I don't tend to use Essie polishes that often these days since I do use the Kale polishes more often, but I wanted to switch it up, so I purchased that and I am liking it so far. I have these two setting sprays. So one is a setting spray and one is a priming spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I've been using this a bunch and I really like it. It just sets everything in nicely, and I find that even, honestly, I actually wore this the other day and 14 hours in, my makeup still looked pretty nice, so, and I slept with my makeup that day, but I sprayed this and it looked so good. Like, it just made everything last, so I love that. And then I pulled out the Wet n Wild Photo Focus priming spray. So I used this a few months back. I kind of like don't really know what it does, so I wanted to pull it out. So I wanted to pull it out again to see if it actually primes my face, or if it doesn't, if it's similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. So yeah, I pulled that out. Okay, moving on to the first drawer. Of course, here's where I have my brow products. I have the ABH Brow Gel. I pretty much use this every single week. I have two of the CoverGirl Brow Pencils. I have one in the deeper shade and one in the shade Honey Brown. So this deep one is pretty much on its last leg. I think I have maybe half a use left. Like, there's nothing inside. Let me show you guys my progress. I'm so proud of myself. But yeah, that's pretty much what's left. Like, you can barely see shit because it's barely anything inside. But I'm just gonna use that up. And then I have this one right here, which is a bit lighter, but it still works for my brows. I like to mix it in with this, which I'll show you guys in a second. But then I pulled out this black eyeliner by NARS. I also pulled out the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set, like brow tinted gel. It's really nice. This is the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. This is in the shade 05, and I firstly love the packaging. I love that it's in the shape of a brow. It's so freaking cute. So if I do tend to use lighter brow pencils, I'll sometimes pull this out and just kind of fill in these sparse areas just to make it look a bit more like my color brows, you know what I mean? But since I do have the lighter shade, I don't want to waste it, so that's how I kind of make it work. But pull this out, love that. And then I pulled out the JLo and Ingla Gel Pot Liner. This was in my favorites video. It's really amazing. It has a great slippery feel to it and consistency to it. It makes applying winged liner and regular liner so perfectly. I've been loving that. Then I have these three Baby Deluxe Size Mascaras. These are pretty much the three mascaras I'd probably need in my life, and the Lancome Monsieur Big One. But this is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. It's so amazing. I have the YSL The Shock Mascara, which I have in a full size as well, but I pulled out the small guy. And then this Dior Show Mascara, which is also bombs away. These three, like, paired together, also match made in heaven. All right, moving on to this drawer. Firstly, I have the Kiehl's Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate. I showed this to you guys in my Sephora haul. I still didn't have a chance to use it. I put it in my drawers, and since I didn't do like my rotation for last week, I just didn't use it, and that's why I feel like these videos are so helpful for me now that I think about it, because I really do use products that I would forget about, especially since I just purchased it. It's like, what? It doesn't even make any sense. Anyways, so this is basically something that you would put like on your smile lines, and it's supposed to potentially kind of like fill them in and not allow your foundation to settle in there like easily. Kathleen Lights loves this, so that's why I picked it up. It's very expensive, so I want to test it out, of course, for this week and see how it performs, because, I want it to work, and if it does, I'll let you guys know, and if it doesn't, I'll let you guys know too. So that's the first thing I pulled out for like my smile lines. And then for my actual facial primer, I pulled out the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer. Amazing. I don't know where the lid is. I think I lost it or something, but this is pretty much like halfway gone. It's so refreshing. It's so cooling on the skin. It fills in my pores nicely. It allows my makeup to, glide onto my skin beautifully too, and I love what it does. It's just beautiful on. I'm gonna get to this section in a second, but I'm gonna move right over here. I have two concealers. So this is the Ulta Beauty a full coverage liquid concealer. I picked mine up in the shade Light Warm. I have no idea if it's my color. I hope that it is going to be. I still didn't haul this yet, but I should have an Ulta haul up possibly tomorrow or sometime this week. But this is one that I just purchased because it was on sale during their 21 Days of Beauty event the other day. I think it possibly still is, honestly. And so I haven't really gotten into a bunch of the Ulta Beauty brand products. So this kind of intrigued me since it was on sale. And I'm like, why not? Let me test it out and see. So that's the first concealer I have. I also pulled out the First Aid Beauty Bendy Avocado Concealer. This was in my favorites video. I really adore this. I have mine in the shade 2. That's the shade that I wear. A bunch of you guys asked me. And I love it. It's like, I would say medium coverage. You could kind of build it up to almost full. It doesn't settle into your fine lines necessarily. And it lasts throughout the day. So I love this and just really amazing, seriously. I also pulled this out. This is the First Aid Beauty Kona eye stick, and this is really nice to put under your eyes before you put on concealer, just to kind of refresh, hydrate, and brighten. And I've been really loving it. It's just kind of like this jelly consistency. It's pretty nice, and I think it just adds something extra to my under eye area when I use it. So I left that in here for the past like few weeks. What else? I have my foundation. I have 2 foundations that I'm going to be using. So I pulled out the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Mate Foundation. I used to use this a ton like a few months ago when it just came out, and then kind of got carried away with other foundations, so this was put to the side. But I recently saw this in my drawers and I'm like, yeah, I want to use you because I really do love this. It has great coverage. It doesn't break up on my face. It lasts throughout the day and it just looks stunning on. So I pulled that out along with the IT Cosmetics. What is this? This is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Compact Foundation. So this is crazy, but I purchased this during the last Ulta 21 Days of Beauty event, so in March. And I think I just swatched this. Maybe I used it once. If I did, I don't even remember how it feels or looks on my face, but absolutely crazy and insane. I shouldn't allow myself to buy new makeup if I don't use everything that I buy, you know? I don't want to just buy and stuff it in my drawers. But anyways, that's how it looks. I think it's going to be a little bit too dark for me, but I'm going to try to make it work. I do like the IT Cosmetics CC cream, so I have high hopes for this. Hopefully it's going to perform nicely. And then also I really like the compact. It's cute. And then for powders, I kind of kept it simple. Same thing as the last 2 weeks, basically. I left the Tony Moly Cat's Wink compact in here, honestly, on its last leg. I keep saying this in every video, but it really truly is. Like, I could see the pan coming so soon, and I can't wait. I do really love this. I could see myself repurchasing it once it's done, but I kind of want to get it out of my collection because it's been in my life for over 2 years, and I have other powders I want to go through, but it's a really nice one if you're looking for a good powder. I also pulled out the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. This is in my favorites video. Amazing. I really had nothing to say about this besides for the fact that it's bombs away. Bombs away. You know that song? Yeah, this is what it is. It's so good. Okay, and then as for this section, here's where I'm keeping my lip products. So I hold these in my Sephora haul recently. This is the ABH Matte Lipstick Set in the pink version. So we get 4 different pink lipsticks here. I really love it. I left it in the packaging, and the lipsticks are in these small deluxe sizes, but more than I would ever need. Then I pulled out this set, which is the Nude Matte Lipstick Set by ABH. Also really nice. Great lipsticks, great selections of nudes and shades that I would typically wear on a daily basis. I pulled this out as well. Okay, then I pulled out, of course, the Bite Beauty lip gloss. These are called the French Press lip gloss. This is in the shade Flat White. They have 3 or 4 other shades to choose from, ranging from, like, you know, basic everyday kind of colors to like 1 or 2 deeper shades. Alrighty, moving on to the next drawer. Of course, here's where I have my blushes, highlighters, and bronzers. So I pulled out the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Palette. I haven't used this in quite some time, but I truly, really adore it. It's so nice. It has blushes and highlighters in here. I mainly pulled it out to use for the highlighters because I pulled out another blush palette. But basically, as you guys can see, you get 3, is this cream? I don't remember. Kinda. I mean, I feel like it's a hybrid between a cream and a powder. But anyways, we get like 2 creams, 1 kind of like cream powdery product, and then 3 powders down here. These highlighters are sickly pigmented and they look amazing on. I like to mix these 2 together. This blush is stunning. These cream products are really nice too. They don't like make your face feel and look oily, and they really last throughout the day. So I haven't used this in quite some time, so I needed to pull it out because it was crazy expensive, and I of course want to get my use out of it. For blush this week, I pulled out the Too Faced, my bad. This is the Tartelette Blush Palette packaging. So cute. I love this baby composition notebook. Like, come on, it's so like to die for. You open it up just like that. I did a review and swatch video on this. You get 8 different blushes, a highlighter, and then a bronzer. So I'll probably use the highlighter and bronzer, but I mainly pull this out for the blushes. You get a nice selection of shades in here, so pretty much anything you would ever need. I really like to mix and match most of the shades, and I do find that they do like perform nicely on. They're not like the best of the best blushes that we've ever tried in our lives, but not bad. I am really enjoying this so far. And then I have my bronzers here. So firstly, I pulled out this Guerlain Terracotta Light bronzer in the shade 04. This was also in my Sephora haul. It has a beautiful bronzy warm tone to it, and it just suits the skin so beautifully. So I'm going to use that. I'm very excited. I left my NARS Laguna bronzer in here. This is on its last leg, you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? I don't know if you are. But look at this. Isn't this insane? I'm so proud of myself. I feel like it's not picking up so evenly on the brush when I dip my brush in here. But I still kind of make it work. I do really love this. I try to use this for work. It just gives a really natural like bronzed effect without looking overdone. And it blends out beautifully. So I love this. And it makes me so happy to see that I'm kind of like using my stuff. Like I love it. I love it. I'm so proud of myself. I never thought of myself as the person who would hit pan on products. Like never. Anyways, then I pulled out the Marc Jacobs. This is, I think, the Tantalizer. Yeah, Tantastic bronzer. So Marc Jacobs is coming out with a bomb collection for holiday 2018. I was literally blown away when I saw it, like pictures of it. And so it kind of inspired me to pull this out. I had this in my collection since last year, and they re-released it this year. I mean, I've used this a nice amount of times, but I mean, I didn't get a lot of use out of it at all, especially considering the fact that it was so pricey. So I want to use it because it is super stunning on, and I mean, why the hell not? It was so expensive. So that's pretty much everything that's in this drawer. I'll put these guys back in a second, but finally moving to the last drawer. These are the 2 eyeshadow palettes by Too Faced from the Tutti Frutti collection. So I still didn't haul these. It's going to be in a Ulta haul, like I mentioned before, probably this week, hopefully tomorrow. Usually I don't like to show products that I didn't haul yet, but like I couldn't resist. Like these are just so cute and like, yeah. Anyways, I pulled out this one, which is the sparkling pineapple one. I left them in their boxes to show you guys how adorable they are, but they're really pretty. I still didn't have a chance to swatch them, so I'm hoping they're going to perform nicely. But from what I've seen, people are addicted. So here's how the first palette looks. Whoa. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? I think it's so adorable. I mean, it's definitely very summery, and I feel like we're quickly approaching the fall. So I don't know. I think they released it a little bit too late. But nonetheless, I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. Here's how these shades look. It's basically like a warmer tone palette with like a pop of green and a pop of yellow. Some mattes and some metallics are included in here. And online, this palette looks tiny, but it's actually pretty decently sized. Like, it's not that small, it's not that big. I love pineapples. It's like one of my favorite fruits. So, yes. And then I pulled out the Razzle Dazzle Berry palette. Also really pretty. I didn't know which one I wanted to get. I didn't want to get both because I'm like, do I need it? I don't need it, you know? I want to get one. But I couldn't choose, okay? I couldn't choose. It was like a decision of a lifetime. Look at this. How could you say no to this baby face? Anyways, once you open it up, here's how the shades look in this palette. Definitely leaning more towards like the purpley pinky type of colors. And let me tell you, one second. Oh my god, this smells like tea, I feel like. Just like that raspberry tea. You know what I mean? Like, it just reminded me of my childhood, and I'm about it. It smells so delish. I want to do a get ready with me video, so let me know if you guys want me to do one with the pineapple palette or the Razzle Dazzle one. A part of me kind of wants to do it with this one, the Razzle Dazzle one, because I'm feeling these colors. But a part of me kind of wants to do it with this because I think it's going to challenge me and it's going to make me do something different. So let me know what you guys want to see. Plus, do you like my pajamas? It's starting to get cold here. It's like 59 degrees and I'm kind of like, yeah, onesies 101 right here. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap this up right now, put everything away, organize and clean my life and my house. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Definitely look forward to the new holiday releases that I'm gonna be picking up very, very shortly. Very excited for that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, before I forget, this was in my kitchen. I actually recently purchased the new Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush collection. I purchased the like Big Daddy size. There's like a whole bunch of brushes in here. I still didn't dip into any of them. Just like I have really, really high hopes for this little collection. Definitely let me know if you guys want to see me use this in a video, or would you maybe prefer a review on every single brush, like how they performed, if it's a worth it set to pick up, if it's not. I'll be more than happy to do it, so let me know. Okay, fine. I'll see you guys now. Bye.